Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to React Indie Bocchi the Rock. Tonight we're in episode 8. So, last episode. First, I'm gonna make something clear. So there was a comment. There was a comment on the last episode, right? And it was something like, "Man talked through the best Rio gag yet," and that got me so messed up. Not like messed up in like an actually, right? But that got me so determined to find that Rio gag that I literally basically just rewatched episode 7, and I found it. Okay, it was a Rio. It's up on the screen, right? It's literally Rio sending t-shirt designs, and it's just the worst Photoshop Paint.net drag and drop thing I've ever seen. She didn't even crop it. It's just full pictures of food. You can see Nijika's little Dorito headpiece shadow. I mean, that's actually just so good. And sadly, I wasn't recording when I actually laughed at it because I was just watching the episode. But no, okay, I've seen it. I appreciate it. It's just crazy to me that this appeared on my screen, and I don't know what I was talking about, but apparently I didn't see it. So unlucky, but you know what? I saw it now. That's what matters. Pog. Because yeah, then she starts talking about what food should I get, and I remember that because it's Rio, you're just the worst. She's literally abandons her friends to go get food on her own, and then sends in some crappy food related t-shirt designs, and then asks them for what food to get. Literally, if you're gonna abandon us, then don't get our opinions on what to do while abandoning us. I don't want to hear about that. That's just the Rio guarantee, man. But yeah, that was funny. I kind of wait. Okay, merch idea for Bocchi, not for me. Literally just this, the curry shirt, this. You just as awfully the wraparound horribly printed on as possible. Just one of these. That'd be so funny. I think the curry one would be better, right? I like the curry one. I like both of them. I want that shirt. Okay. What else even happened in this episode? That was the most important thing, I would say. Twister going to Bocchi's house. Bocchi over preparing because she really wants it to be perfect because it's the first time she's ever had friends over. Really big deal for her, of course. She's nervously just waiting by the door, holding her little party popper, just waiting for them to show up, which relatable, again, because that's what the show does really well. It's a relatable show. That's what it's trying to do. I also really like the shot of Rio, by the way, where the light turned on, before the light turns on, where you just see her in the very dark there. That's kind of fire. Put that on a shirt too. Put it all on a shirt. Spirits, exorcisms, exorcise the spirit of Kita within Bocchi, introversion plague, killing the extroverts and killing Bocchi as well. Bocchi turns to dust mites, infecting them. The Bocchi plague. Rio safe because she's just eating curry by herself. like a Dwimbus. Bocchi's parents stealing Bocchi's friends. Maybe get your own friends, parents, and stop leeching off of Bocchi's only friends she's ever brought home. This is obviously a big deal for her, so give her some space. Dog. What else? Anything else I'm trying to really say? People have talked about how this episode's a big one, and a really exciting one, which it's the performance. It's the performance. There's the storm in, so there could be some difficulties. Maybe people don't show up, or people show up wet, or instruments get damaged on the way there. Maybe lights are having trouble. Maybe power goes out. There's a lot of potential things that go wrong that could really spice it up. First show with the full squad, because otherwise we've just done the little audition, right? Because we had the box performance with Bocchi in the box, but Bocchi hasn't actually performed on the stage other than with the drunk, the bassist, right? So it's obviously going to be a really big deal for her. Dude, I'm so excited, actually. This show is crazy. Is there any, I guess I kind of want to... Oh, yeah, we saw their new shirts as well, which are actual shirts. I'm excited to see what they look like in a full fit, dedicated to, playing off that shirt, And yeah, Bocchi stands with her spooky rain charm, ready to charge towards Starry so she can basically pop off, right? Unlucky, though, that a typhoon comes your way, Because that's just how it is sometimes, right? No matter how much you look forward to something and how much you care, random crap can just ruin it, right? But maybe it doesn't have to be ruined. You know what I'm saying? Wait, is that the word boobies? Or am I literally just... What was that? Okay, I'm sorry. Ignore that. I think the word before I thought was boobies. Just get it out of here. Sorry. Self-report. Okay, episode 8. Let's get going. Hello? I said double click episode 8. Okay, it's opening. Okay. Episode 8. Let me take a sip of my Dr. Pepper. Also, it said something about drinking water because Nijiko was drinking water. Apparently, Nijiko wasn't even drinking water that one time. If you know what I'm talking about, then pause. But if not, I'm sorry. Yeah, she was drinking something like sports drink, so yeah, that's cringe. How could you do that to me, Nijiko? Oh, okay, let's actually watch the episode instead of whatever that was. Goodbye, Dr. Pepper. Hello, headphones. And let's get this going. Let's get nice and cozy. Episode 8, a big one. 3, 2, 1. Bam! Oh my goodness gravy. I had to turn it down a little bit. Loud rain. I really hope everyone shows up. All the different rain charms. Yeah, they were gonna, the protective charms, they were gonna sell those, right? What do you mean? Of course they do. Aww. Good to get used to it. I kind of shipped the two of them, by the way. Have I said that before? Oh, Kita's friends are a no-show. No, the bassist. I trust the bassist and I trust the random two. Oh my god, wait, look at her suspenders. I love Nijika's outfit. Look at her little bow. It's so goofy. Rio, stop falling asleep. Let's go. No. No. Don't wear that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, who is it? Yes! I knew she would show up. She's the realest one. She's gonna raid the drink bar. Oh, really? That's kind of crazy. Oh wait, I gotta get my notes up for the show. Don't worry, I'm still paying attention. No, you love her. Don't pretend. Okay, I got it up. Oh, is it the other two? The other two? Let's go! Those are the two realest characters in this show, man. Yeah. Yeah. That's perfect. The aura. It's crazy because she has 30,000 online fans, right? But like having them in person is so much different for her. I mean, that makes sense. Like I get that. I get that. Oh my goodness. I am so stuck on Nijika's outfit. It's so funny. Oh, Rio, you're stressing over there. A little bit. Are you in a ball? Bocchi, take that off. I'm not playing that game. She's evolved. Look at this squad. Maybe this is better. No. It's maybe better to have a smaller performance because that'll help with Bocchi, right? They're the first. They're the opener. Brutal. Okay, guys, bounce back. Thank you, Nijika. Her grabbing her suspenders. I can't. It's so funny. You can kind of tell whose hand was which, just based on how fast they raised. Holy crap, wait, we're actually doing this. I'm not ready. She got a mic too. Nijika got a mic. Holy. Holy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The two in the front. You tell him. You tell him, Kita. Yeah. Come on, Bocchi. No, you got this. You see how proud? Good. A good choice. A good choice. You see how proud she is in the back, though? Man, I've listened to this song already. That's the crazy thing. Like, so much. I had it looping on my Spotify. Oh, I hope nothing goes wrong. I feel like something could go wrong. Come, get off your phones, you dorks. No shot. No, it's okay, Bocchi. No, everyone's stressed, yeah. Oh, jeez, she's panicking. Dude, the bassist is having such a good time, though. Don't leave. Oh. Oh, don't let it get you. Man, I feel like they're editing it a little bit to, like, feel a bit off, too. I can't tell, though. No, I think they are. Maybe I'm tripping, though. Dang. I feel that I had some weird energy coming from that. They're so nervous. Because, yeah, I mean, oof. Kita, don't respond. Yes, yes, just keep going. Ooh, but Bocchi's kind of inspired from it. They're not making those faces. Wait, this is the most insane thing I've ever seen in my entire life. She's like proving it to them all. To the ones that were walking away. You know, each of them. Okay, dude, and the guy on the audio mix actually, dude, audio mix guy knew real one. He's the top tier. He was on it. He was on it. He knew exactly when to come in, when to bring it all together. And now Bocchi gets to be the one that, like, fixed... She, like, brought it back, dude. What a turn. Actually clutch. Oh, yeah, you're looking up from your phone now, huh? Oh. Everyone's sweating, man. I love the POV, dude. That POV shot goes hard. Yeah, you're looking up from your phone now? Okay, dude. No, that's okay. I'm not gonna... Don't get mad at them for that. That's okay. We got their attention. That's what matters. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I love the two of them. I love how the drunk lady has that connection with the junior thing. Dude, Bocchi's going hard, dog. Let's go. They all looked at her because they know that she just clutched it out, bro. Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. But no, yeah, we can't. I'm not mad at him in the back, actually. For, like, it's kind of a dick move to be on your phone. But you know what? That's just how people will treat you. Yoink. She just took that photo so quick. Dude, they're, like, thankful to her. You know? They're like, that's our girl right there. Wait, do I get to hear it? Oh my goodness, I wanted to hear their last song. No, that's okay, I'll let it slide. Oh my heart. No, drink up, drink up. Let's get drunk. The after party. You said it yourself. There's her name. Here I. Oh, jeez. No, you left it again? Oh, Rio, you're a fan. Okay, wait. I'll get her name later. Blind Drunk Concerts, Giga Chad. She flips them off. I treasure the memory of you stepping on my face. She's such a based woman. No, learn all of it. Holy. I'm still I can't even pay attention, dude. I can't even pay attention right now. I'm still so jazzed from that performance. I need to cool down. Bocchi, dude, I'm so proud of her. Bocchi, dude, Bocchi clutched it out of her mind. She's probably burned. Yeah, she's donezo. That's okay. You know, she needs time to recharge. Yeah, she needs time to recharge on her own. That's okay. And she wasn't like, because everyone was probably taking it personally. They're like, oh, they don't want to hear us play, and it was like bringing them down. But like Bocchi like twisted it into being like, then I got something to prove. I gotta make them want to hear me, you know? And I respect that so much. Oh, Instagram? Yeah, okay, yeah. Kita! Oh, it's blinding. Oh, we're doing, ordering food. Avocado. What's a pincho? What, is that what you were gonna get? Oh, in trendy gibberish, you're like, okay, yeah. Dude, I could never casually walk into it. Yeah, no shot. That's so true, dude. I hate walking into Starbucks. I never go in that hell. Because I get scared. It's like, I don't know what drink I want. I don't know what these words mean, man. Just give me the pink drink and call it easy. Yeah. The Grand Canyon? What is... Oh, look at Rio, like, looking at her. What a great another connection. This bassist. Okay, I feel like I'm finally starting to, like, be able to see it again. This episode is so good. No wonder. When I grow up and can drink, hey, gang, 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 gang. Hello? Whoa. Who are these guys? I feel like we just started watching a different show. Not giving her what she needs. But don't put yourself down, man. You gotta be there for her, man. Nah, man. Nah, don't give him more to drink from that. She just saw the dark side of alcohol, right? Yeah. Jeez. No, not office worker. But she's playing the game of life. This game, that game goes hard. I should be so bad in sales. Oh, that's why she got transferred there. I'd buy it from her. I'd feel so bad. No. Not like this. Not this again. I love this bassist so much. Dang, this is relatable too. Okay. They're used to it. They're so used to it. See how they adopted her though? They know how to help her out. They're the realist. What are they doing to her? Yeah. The chin. Thank you. Oh. Oh, Kita. Aw, the blush. What does your main name mean, man? That's what your name means? I'm here, let's go. Oh. Kita, Kita. I got you. We know Kita wants to be teased by Rio, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Uh, yeah, explain. Ooh, good. Okay, that's convincing. I like that a lot. Enjoy the process of your dreams coming true. Journey, not the destination kind of type. Yeah, where's Nijika? Nijika. It was funny, the Hiyori was being funny during that. Yeah, give me some Nijika. I want to see Nijika real stuff. Are you okay? I love her both so much. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, the way she looks at her. Good. Good connection there. No, you are. Don't pretend. Dummy. You were the greatest hero they could have ever asked for. Till I fixed the way. I'm gonna let Nijika handle this one. I trust her. Wow. It was, yeah, it was bad. She turned it so well. Mm. Yeah, and with Rio. I feel like the two of them, their dreams are like the most aligned. Yeah. Teasing. Teasing. That was really sad. Oh, the name drop. You golden child. Oh, man. Dude, the title sprawl. You could convince me that was a finale. That was so good. Wait, there's more, right? Okay, okay, I checked. I have an episode 9 downloaded. That means there's more. Okay. Uh, it's crazy. Just to think that, like, she had all that going on. Nijigo, right? Had all that going on with her family. Um, and, like, only having her sister. And that's why, like, in retrospect, right? We've seen her cooking food for herself, like, while practicing. And it's like, you know, because she didn't have anyone to cook it for her. You know? And for her to still be such a, like, perfect friend, right? In so many ways. And for her to be so bright, like, despite all of that, that's just beautiful, you know? That episode was phenomenal. That was really good. That kind of got me messed up a little bit. It is nice that I'm going to be able to listen to these full songs, you know? But at what cost? At the cost of my heart. At the cost of my heart. What's the next episode's title? Enoshima Eskar. Oh, it's like a different background. Wow. So what exactly happened to your family, Nichika? Man, and you can like she's deep in thought, you know. That's why she's out here. Cuz it's like I think she like saw Bocchi, right? Like true Bocchi. Bocchi I mean to put it how she put it, Bocchi the Rock, right? Where she's actually popping off and going Guitar Hero mode. Um and that was like a moment for her to realize that her dream like could come true of making Starry and making the band what it could be, especially with how much it means to her and her sister, and like how this, like, the club as a whole was almost like a gift to her, so she really wants to, like, turn it into something that was, like, worthy of being gifted, you know? And so, like, her seeing Bocchi like that, it's like, I feel like that's got her thinking, like, okay, like, I can feel my dream, like, it taking form, you know? And that's like a really beautiful feeling, but it's also a really scary feeling. Because once it takes form, that means it can break back apart, you know? That's when it becomes real. And so I feel like that's why she's out here and she's thinking. And then Bocchi's the perfect person. Bocchi, like, expressing some really good, like, social awareness, which I feel like is character development, in noticing Nijika's gone and then knowing where to find her. Poor Nijika. It's crazy because I was thinking, like, it's, you know, after the performance, I was thinking, like, oh, okay, like, they're kind of going back to some filler or whatever, you know, they're having drinks or whatever. And I kind of let my guard back down of, like, you know, that, because it's like that was the big fireworks show, was like them playing and, like, Bocchi turning, which is still probably, like, I mean, that was still, like, so good. But then for them to simmer back down just to hit you in the soul with Nijika here. Right here, just bam. My mom died when I was little and my dad was never home. And it's like my dad was never home. You know, like whatever relationship she has with her dad is, like, absent. I think she has an absent father and a dead mother, which is horribly, horribly sad. And because, you know, she says was never home, so he's in the past. He's not is never home, because that implies that he's, like, out working and, like, constantly, like, helping him out. But no, was never home. He's back there. And so, you know, her sibling or sister is, like, her only family. That's just so sad. And for for Nijika, out of everyone, you know, to the person that I've, like, out of everyone is the person I've respected the most, which is crazy to think that I'm respecting this, like, you know, this anime girl. But just her outlook and, like, I mean, it's more than an anime girl. I don't want to undersell, you know, what a character is. Because she's a character, right? And she's got layers and she's got personality and she does have, like, soul, I would say. Not, like, literally, like, metaphysically, but, like, she has, like, that spark. And that spark is something that came from her creator, right? That was passed, like, from a human into this creation. And so I don't want to just say, like, oh, it's an anime girl, I shouldn't be feeling, like, special about this. No, like, this was a really special moment. And, like, vulnerability, I think, is, like, one of the most, what's the good term? Most powerful signifiers of human relationships. Like, because if you're willing to feel vulnerable with someone, that is, like, such a signal that your relationship is powerful. And that doesn't necessarily mean your relationship is good. It just means your relationship is, like, strong, and you can be strong in bad ways. But a lot of the times it's good, right? Like, a deep relationship with a lover, you know, that's, like, vulnerability. There's a lot of emotional vulnerability baked into that, and, like, that can be taken advantage of if it's you know, if things go south. But, you know, in a positive way, which is it's being done here in a very positive way. Like, Nijika, of her own volition, brings up, you know, a really sad part of her backstory, and she doesn't do it for pity. You know, she doesn't do it for Bocchi to say, I'm so sorry that happened to you, and for, like, emotional support. She does it as context to the weight of her dream and how much that dream matters to her, which is how she connects to Bocchi. Dude, it's so good. Literally the best character in the show. Literally the best character in the show. I love all of them for different reasons. I think I'm Nijika Bocchi bassist. Top three. Just right there. And she's not looking, right? She's like, where is she looking to? Like, she's not even, I don't even think she's looking at anything. I think she's just, I mean, she's looking into her memories. She's looking into her past. Like, she's not, wherever her eyes are fixed to, that's not what she's focused on at all. So for her to not be looking somewhere, like someone that's so extroverted and so normally is locked in the conversation eye to eye, it's just so telling of, like, how, I mean, it just fits. It's not telling, it fits perfectly for this moment. And I love how Bocchi, like, and I hated being alone. So she tagged along, and her sister was so good for letting her to come along like that. Because if her sister, I mean, because her sister's going through this grief too, you know. I mean, this is great. Do I have the sister name? Oh frick, I don't think I have the sister's name written down. I'll like ask someone and find it. But Nijika's sister, right? Like her mom, when Nijika's mom died, the sister's mom also died. It's the same mom. And the dad, I assume, like I'm still going to carry the assumption that they had a really absent relationship with their dad, both the sisters. So for the sister to, after that really horribly sad event of losing a parent, for her to still be like let Nijika like tag along, and that's so perfect for like a sibling, you know. That's so like sweet, because she could have let that grief like take hold of her and push her sister away and like you know, for like don't come with me, you know, that kind of thing. But she didn't. She like let her sister like be part of the band stuff, which then was like the most important thing for Nijika, right? I was never happier anywhere else. Wow. I was her inspiration for quitting her band and starting up this club. Man. Ugh. It's so good. And look how happy she is. Aww. So my real dream is to make a band popular enough for me and my sister. So it's like to make that worth it. And make Starry even more famous, yeah. Especially because I feel like Nijika feels responsible for, like in the way she said it, right? For the sister giving up a band and then starting a club. And the sister was saying that she kind of got sick of it. But, I mean, so it's like I need to make the band that my sister had to give up on, right? Because the sister had to give up. Or didn't have to, but the sister gave up on her dreams of band stuff. Maybe she wanted to, maybe it was just purely for Nijika, maybe it was a mix of both. For the starting of the club, which then like passed the torch, you know? So it's like, man, it's a dream you hold for someone else, you know? It's for both what Nijika wants and for doing it for her sister. Which is like, you know, and all of them are starting to, I think, have their dreams for each other. Most of them. I feel like Bocchi and Nijika have like I don't know if I want to judge their dreams, right? That feels a bit weird. But like, I mean, Kita seems to be doing it because she wants to, like, friends. Rio's really cute, and I really want to be in a band with Rio and everyone. That's why I'm here, you know? But she's, you know, still very dedicated to practicing and working at it, so it's not like it's necessarily super shallow, but compared to, like, Nijika, it does feel like a bit more shallow. And then Rio as well, it's like, maybe we just don't know the full front of their dreams, because obviously we just got a lot from Nijika, so it'd be like unfair to maybe like compare. But man, like Bocchi and Nijika, I feel like they like the wavelength between the two of them were really was really beautiful here. And then her sweating and her thinking it's outside of her reach. I mean, that's such a scary feeling, or such a disheartening is the perfect word. It's like, this is our first performance other than, you know, my sister just giving us when she was in the box. This is our first real performance as a band together, and we're fumbling, and people are leaving, and people are looking at their phones, and the people that came to watch Bocchi, they're obviously trying to get into it, but they're not. And people are sweating, it's horrible, and they feel sad. And then Bocchi, literally Giga Ultra Guitar Hero, turns it around. And it's like perfect for Bocchi too, because she's somebody that like is like got such a beautiful like spirit and such a powerful spirit, but it's just locked away in that fear and that introversion and that shyness, right? And you can see it framed here, right, with the whole like bars, you know, those are like her mental walls built up, or whatever you want to call it. That's maybe going a bit too far, but you know, she has all those reservations like holding her back, but she's got that fire in her, she's got that dog in her, right? And so And I feel like she's constantly been breaking through that, right? She's been breaking through that through, working in like episode 2 or 3 or whatever, working at the club and playing on the stage, even if it's in the box, and constantly she's just breaking those barriers. And so when everybody is confronted with that feeling, for Bocchi, it's a familiar one, and that's what lets her get out, bro. Oh my goodness, it's so good because she's the one that's been doing it. So of course she's the one that when it hits them all, she's the one to know how to get out of it and to turn it. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. It's crazy. It's crazy. And as I was saying, I kind of cut myself off like 10 minutes ago. Wow, this show is really good. Sorry, I'm like stun locked at how good this. Like I'm getting hit with them. Oh, okay. No. Focus. I lost it. Frick. The show literally, I just got Keat Ored. I literally just got Keat Ored by the show. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I got it. Pay attention. Okay. And I lost it. Fuck. Okay, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. We're just gonna scroll through the episode. We'll find it. Oh no, I remember now. Sorry, I'm obvious. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Despite, so like commentary-wise, meta-wise, I haven't even talked about the actual song yet, which was so good and so potent. I want to scroll through the lyrics. I want to do so much here, but then that's just goes to show how powerful the Nijika stuff was, that it completely stole the show for me. And it helps that Nijika is my favorite character. And man, my respect for her has grown so much. Because, like, I don't know, I think I said this last episode, but, like, I don't know if I said this or not. I don't actually remember. I either said this or planned to say this episode, so I'll just say it now. That, like, I feel like I'm a Bocchi who wants to be a Nijika. I think I said that. I don't know. Whether I said it or not, I feel like, I relate to all these, like, insecurities so much. But I value, like, what Nijika embodies, that, like, it makes me want to, like, cross that gap, which makes me even more like Bocchi in a couple ways. She's relatable. It's not like I'm special for that. I think, a lot of people can relate to that. And it's just to know how hard it must have been for Nijika and for her to still be this, like, beacon and this thing that I admire so much. I mean, that just makes my respect grow for her even more. And I just love that so much. Oh. She's so sweet. And then she teases her and says, yeah, maybe you should play, like, Guitar Hero every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? True. We got 2 songs out of 3. Let's go. Yeah, freaking Hiyori. That's her name, right? Hiyori? Yeah. Hiyori spitting alcohol on everyone, flipping them off, leaving her bass behind, and then just getting blackout drunk. Blind drunk concerts are the best. You gotta respect it. And Ryo's a fan. Wait, let me see some of that. Genius bassist and unparalleled bass lover. Hiyori Kikuri. I left my bass at a drinking party yesterday. And what does Ryo say here? I've been to a lot of your concerts. Aw, she's a fan. The bassist duo. Oh, this was, okay, so it was Ryo saying these things. Heard, okay. Yeah, I like that a lot. Oh my goodness, Ryo. Yeah, Keats is like, oh shit, I just saw a new side of Ryo. That's crazy. Okay, yeah. What I want to do. I want to listen to the lyrics of the new song. Man, they did this so well. I think they did adjust how the song played. They, like, played with it a little bit to make it sound like they were off. Oh, yeah, you can hear Nijika's... Dude, you can hear it in the drums. Ah, I think you can. Wait, I need to hear some of this just to... It's like, it sounds so good, but, like, every once in a while, Oh, it's off. That's crazy, man. I'm pretty sure they played with that. I feel like I would look like such a fool if I was wrong, but I'm pretty sure they did. Man. Okay, and then, okay, I need to rewatch Bocchi popping off here. And Kita's, like, stumbling over her words, and they're so nervous. But Bocchi's not even scared, dog. She says it's not good enough. Not to make them smile. Yeah, look at them. They look sad. They look like they're sad for me. Like they're pitying me almost. And it's not like she's mad at them. It's like she wants them to smile, you know? And then the animation quality just like spikes a bit, right? The stomp. I love it so much. I love it so much. And she binds them back together, man. Dude, she's the tie that bonds. She's the zip tie. That'd be crazy if they ever called Bocchi the zip tie. That'd be funny. And everyone's stunned, and the bassist like opens her eyes for a second, which is like a thing for her, right? That's whenever she's serious with it. And then she closes them again because she's pleased. She knows that like real Bocchi's in it. And then the AV guy, dude. This random person. Who are they? Because it's not, is that PA? No, it's not PA, right? PA, I think we saw when it was panning. I need to know who the AV, you know, the person on the board. It's crazy. Like, I almost like Bocchi's solo things more than I like them playing as a band. Almost, right? Because it's just so raw when it's coming from one person. She's wearing black. Give me AV person. This is important. This is important to me because no, this is someone else. Who is this mystery character? Who is this mystery character with the hoop earring over there on the panels? And she says, okay, pull it back. And then she blams it, baby. Okay, I'm just gonna listen to this full thing. And I'm gonna pay attention to the lyrics. Because I wasn't really, I was, you know, looking at both the first time. I need a full focus. And they're jamming. Like the piercing clang of a railway crossing. And like Kita's looking over to Bocchi, I feel like. Oh. Don't push me forward, there's a train coming. Dude, these lights are crazy. There's a halo in the darkness. Wow, the heartbeat. Don't want to hear anything else. Nothing but the sounds I'm making. Because it's contrasted to the band, because there's like the sounds the other bands are making. I only want to hear the sounds I'm making. Like comparing yourself to others. Oh my goodness. Look at her go, man. Look at her go. And these guys going over there. She's got the highest power level. Bocchi's got the highest power level out of anyone in this room. Not bad at all. That person that walked out, they missed it. They missed out, man. It's like I don't get mad at those kinds of people, you know? Like, because it's so easy, and I was doing it. I was even doing it myself. When I was saying, like, get off your phone, stop being a dick. And actually, no, I'll stand by that one. Get off your phone. The band's playing, man. Like, come on. A little bit of respect. And, like, leaving, like, that's kind of a dick move. But, like, you know what? On one hand, whatever. Like, you don't owe me your time, you know? If you really want to, like, get on your phone, then you can. That's completely within your power. Like, and I don't hate you for that. I don't hate you for that. But, and that's, I think you can do what kind of Bocchi did here, where it's like, you can use those people that are pushing you aside and not looking at you and not giving you what you want. You can use those people as a fuel, right? Like, I want to get their attention. I want to prove it to them that I'm worth it, you know? To all the people that have looked at me and looked away, you know? To the people that check their phones when I'm up. To the people that walk out of the room. To the people that mock me. You know? Run my name through the mud. Or whatever. Those last two aren't really happening in Bocchi. But to those people, like, I'm gonna prove it to them. Like, what they're missing out on, almost. And not only that, because that's not really what Bocchi focuses on. She looks at these two, the two she brought, and it's like, I want to prove it to the people that are here for me, that are cheering me on, that they backed the right horse. You know, I want to put the smile on their faces. Because there's a couple different elements. It's like that they backed the right horse, and also as a separate thing, I want them to be happy to be here. Like, I want to give them a gift, the gift of music, and I want them to know that they chose right by coming to my concert. You know, there's like the personal and then the external, like, push on to you thing, where I want you to be happy, but I also want you to know that I was the right, like, that I was worth it, right? It's both that self-affirmation and giving, like, the gift. Literally, like, so relatable. Like, I feel like so much of that energy so much. And then bassist Hiyori, look at her, she's so proud. Did she take a picture? She takes a picture of Nijiga's sister. So funny. Look at her. I think, and this is when she put it all together. She said, okay, that's Guitar Hero. I don't know if this was the exact moment, but it could have been. This is the moment that I feel like it all kind of started being like, wow, this is like Bocchi just made it real for me. I have a chance. Like, my dream, I can feel it coming true. And then Kita and Ryo's blushing a little bit. Kita obviously was probably so thankful. She was in the middle of giving that, like, awkward, like, haha, yep, time to go to our second song. And then Bocchi just clutched it. Oh, thank you, Kita. Or thank you, Bocchi, I mean. Give me the last song, man. Frig. Oh. Also, the OP, where we have a shot of, like, Hiyori, like, doing a crazy thing in your face for a second there. That's definitely kind of from that little bit we saw of her, like, spitting on people in the audience. Funny. Rip Bocchi. And then freaking Bocchi, like, activating her Nen. Her aura, man. Holy. Your fans, Bocchi. Man, it's so perfect, because this is like, it's not like because one thing I've been thinking about is, like, what if they get hit with haters, right? What if, like, a group comes in and, like, call them trash, right? Like, how is Bocchi going to respond to negative feedback? You know, I haven't seen her do that yet. Everyone's just been supportive, and she's been the enemy. That was, like, the thing with her playing with Hiyori, right? It was like, you don't have any enemies here in the audience. This, she kind of did. That first performance, those people walking away, the people on their phones saying, like, who is this band? Like, this was a waste of time. I shouldn't have come this early. They're kind of their enemy. They're people that are dismissing them, you know, dismissing the band and walking out. And that's obviously impacting their performance, and everything's starting to, like, kind of go wrong. Animation was really good this episode as well. I really liked how they animated all the music playing. Yeah, it's like, so it's like, what do you do with that? And Bocchi literally hit me with the perfect response of, like, let me prove it to them, you know? Let me get the smiles on their faces. Like, I will not be deterred, you know? Like, if I'm not worth it, then they can leave and I'll prove them wrong while they're gone. Like, screw it. I love that so much. I love it. And Kita's shocked, or Nijiga's shocked back there. I love Nijiga so much. Everyone's shocked. I mean, I'm shocked. I was shocked. They're shocked. PA Cyan is shocked. Nijiga's shocked. Hiyori was like, oh, I knew this was coming. And then the audio-visual person is so clutch. Okay, let me listen to this song one more time. I'm taking it piece by piece here. I'll do a lot of pausing this run through. Okay, that band's songs, so like any other band, right, sound to me, I love just watching Nijiga, like shrill laughter, so it's like mocking, right? It's like, it's almost like I think the way I'm pulling this, it's like the other band's music, it sounds like the music they produce, it's like mocking me because it's not my music, right? It's like all the other ones. It's like comparing yourself to others, and so everyone else's performance feels like a slight against your own performance. That was bars. Write that down. And then them bopping along. These two, I'm so glad they're in the OP so that I could be happy when they showed up. Look at him bounce into it. Yeah, dude, it's so good. That band's songs to me are like the piercing clang of a railway crossing. Wow. I'm kind of digesting that. And then everyone's shocked. Wait. Sorry, I'm stuck on this whole, like... There's the audio-visual person! We can see him at the top of the screen here. PA's down here. Audio-visual, my beloved. My beloved. I love those soundboards where you, like, tweak the things, go... Those are fun to play around with. Don't push me forward. It's like onto the tracks, right? I'm getting distracted. Like the piercing clang of a railway crossing. Don't push me forward. Yeah, because... And then the train's coming. I mean, that's really, like, dark. Don't push me forward. There's a train coming. Man. So it's like the other band is the railway in which the train hits you. The train of being like your own destruction or whatever. Like the end result of comparing yourself to others endlessly would be the destruction of your dream. Because, you know, if you always compare yourself to the best, then you'll be so destroyed you'll never be able to see your dream come true. That kind of thing. So in that way, it's the railway. Or you can maybe see it as like the train itself. No, I like it being the railway. So it's the railway in which the train comes through and hits you. As opposed to being like the train that hits you, right? And then there's a halo in the darkness, just a bar. Just a bar. There's a steady beating pulse within, deep in my chest. This episode, man, no wonder people were talking about it. This is the best one. This is the best episode. I know I've said that. This is the third time I've said that this is the best episode. This one's the best episode. I don't know. I actually don't know if they're going to beat it this time. This one feels kind of unbeatable. And I don't want to hear it. I don't want to compare myself to all these other people, leading to my own destruction. I want to hear what I'm making. I want to compare myself to myself. Or not even compare, I just want to make. And then Hiyori just bop into it, because she knows. Her instincts never lie, dog. And for Nijika to play the drums, which is my favorite instrument, as I've said before. Thank you, Nijika. Gang, man. Gang. I love these. I love this group. And look, they're not that... Like, enemy is such a weird word to use, right? I am kind of, like, currently of the philosophy that I don't deem anyone my enemy. I have no enemies. Listen, I've been watching Vinland Saga, okay? I've been thinking about it. I have no enemies, you know? And I've been watching Bocchi. They said the same thing. And so, like, even the people that are horrible, because there are horrible people out there, like... I try to have like a foot out the door where it's like I don't consider you my enemy because I don't want to like burn that bridge, or I don't want to eliminate all my options, because if you see someone only as an enemy, then I feel like you've limited your options and like how to deal with them. So seeing somebody like they're not my enemy, but maybe there's someone that needs to be dealt with, right? Like if a crazy axe murderer busts through my door, I'm not going to just be like, "Oh, you're not my enemy," and then get axed to death. Like, no, if I can fight back, I would attempt to get rid of them. Obviously, right? There's limits, but to keep yourself open to options that you wouldn't leave open to your enemy, that's something I think that's like really valuable. And these two, you know, in the context of the show, it's like the people that I feel like are kind of their enemies are the people that are dismissing them, right? This is like the person we're trying to correct. And we're trying to deal with. It's a problem we're trying to deal with. And instead of like letting it defeat Bocchi, you know, Bocchi turns that worry, and she looks at the people that she wants to, you know, make happy, and she wants to, the person that she's trying to spread her message to, and she says, okay, I do it for them. And then the waves ripple out and hit all the people that, you know, we're dismissing and were the enemy or whatever. And now they're here for it. They say, hey, not bad. And it's like, wow, you actually reached out to them. Like, you reached their hearts. And you couldn't have done that if you hated them. And you said, oh, like, you're not going to pay attention to me? Then you're a dick and I'm going to ban you. Obviously, you can't just ban them. Well, you could ban them. You could kick them out of the concert, maybe, right? I say ban you because I'm kind of running it through my own lens, right? It's like, no. Like, being more accepting of that and, like, saying, like, okay, maybe I can change your mind. And if I can't, and you're truly just a troll and you're a monster... then I deal with you. But that doesn't mean that you're a horrible enemy. You're no arch nemesis, right? You're just somebody that hasn't come around yet, you know? I say to the axe murderer as I get brutally killed. No. Calm down. It's just so good. I'm so ready to listen to that full song. If somebody got a link for that, if they got like a good... Because we listened to the full song of the Blue Loneliness and Blue Planet, whatever that was called, I forget the full name. We listened to the full one like one or two episodes ago. So doing that again, I'd totally be down if somebody had that, either in like the comments or the Discord or whatever. Pog, I'd be down. But if you don't have that, then guess what? I'm just gonna listen to it on Spotify on my own. So I always win. Oh, Nijika, you're my favorite. You're so wonderful. And the worry and the doubt, and she's scared, but she's still smiling and it matters so much to her. But it's like she feels the dream slipping away, and then Bocchi brings it back down and says, "No, we're gonna ace this concert, dog." That's my Bocchi right there. That's my Bocchi. Bocchi's motivations are literally like my motivations in like everything I do. You know? Like, I'm doing it for the dream. I'm doing it for the smiles that I bring to people. I'm doing it for all this. But I'm also doing it because I don't want to go to school, and I don't want a career, and because that sounds like it sucks. You can do both. You know? I want to make the band we care about beautiful and wonderful. I want to bring smiles to the faces of the people around me. I want to prove myself to the people that dismissed me. But I also don't want to go to school and get a career. And I want money. I respect that. I respect all of those. Those are all fair. And I want us to become popular that I can get money and live off of it. You know what? Pog. I'm here for it. I don't hold that against you. Like, that's a natural response. You want to be taken care of. And to be able to... You have the currency to take care of the people you love around you, right? And, you know, that's just how the world is. You need money. You don't need money, but it's very, very helpful. You can go live off the land if you want. There's a couple... No, it's not easy. Not that I really know, but, you know. And then Nijika does a little bit of teasing, says, you know, it would be great if you could play as Guitar Hero all the time. Man, but that analysis, when Bocchi's analyzing, when she's analyzing the squad as it's like falling apart a little bit. And you know what's crazy? The Kita line of the song that says, "So I'm singing just like the fool I am," that line hit me like harder when they were messing it up, right? Because it really just makes it feel like they feel like fools. On this stage, they feel like fools. And so for her to be screaming out, "I'm singing just like the fool I am," while they literally were getting an insight into their minds as they're all kind of like losing it, and they probably feel like a lot of that self-doubt. I mean, that's what Nijika was feeling. So for the lyrics of the song to match how they're currently feeling, really good. That really hit me. The light work was also going hard. Oh. No. Let me go back a little bit. Yeah. Bocchi, like, analyzing it all. And look at that. Hiyori's still enjoying it. Even if it's, like, kind of struggling, she's just here to do her thing. And these two are desperately trying to, like, get into rhythm so they can bounce to it and go gang, 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 you know? But girl is literally just looking at her nail and then it says, "I'm out this hoe." What are you going to do? You're going to walk outside? You're going to come back in. You're here for someone else's concert, right? Like, where are you going? Like, if you went to the bar and it's like, "I'll grab a drink real quick, I'll let it play in the background, like, I'm here for it," then okay, whatever. Do your thing. But, like, I feel like you just left the arena. And, man, for Kita to watch that. You know something a little embarrassing? This show, by the way, like, this is scary. This show opens my chest up. Right? It, like, is so relatable in a lot of ways that it, like, I don't want to talk about it, you know, because it's like, shoot, like, I don't want to be vulnerable to a camera. That's kind of weird. Because, like, a very specific thing. This is specific. This is kind of embarrassing. But you know what? you know what? If Bocchi can do it, then I can do it, right? Like, I've had the situation where, like, as I YouTube, right? I've had this situation where I'll like look at my I'll look at YouTube Studio and it like tells you your subscriber count, tells you like all sorts of stuff, whatever. Your analytics, you can see how many people like viewed or blah blah blah, how many people subscribed or unsubscribed over like a course of time, blah blah blah. Like I'll sometimes I'll look at it, because I upload it like pretty much every day, right? So I'll look at it pretty much every day, and I'll notice sometimes if it goes down, where it's like, oh, I was at It happened a lot more when there were like less people. The more traffic you get, I feel like the less this will happen. But I'll be at like 1,730, right? And I'll be like that. I'll be like, okay, a nice, I'll remember that number kind of dimly in the back of my head. And then the next day I'll check and it'll be 1,729. And it's like, dang, somewhere out there somebody just said, you know what, that's all right. And they unsubscribed. It's like, dang, like it's literally this feeling. Like it's literally, I thought it in the moment of Kita looking at this girl walking away. It's like, man, somebody just walked away from me. And like this expression where Kita looks over at it and it's like, part of her I think doesn't want to look, because it's like, I don't like, she knows, like that's so demoralizing. It's so demoralizing, and that's like part of where like the whole like no enemies thing is, where it's like, you know what, like they can leave, that's okay, like you don't owe me anything as a person watching this, totally fine. I think I really mean that. I don't think it's cope. I think I really mean that. And so to this girl that walked away and what she represents for me, I'm just going to respectfully prove you wrong, right? That's how I interpret it. And that's what and that's what Bocchi I think was doing. That's not really I think where her core motivation was. It was more like, let me bring the music to these people that aren't feeling it. The people that came here for me, let me give them that smile. And like all the other dreams and stuff, but like specifically just to the people that walk away, I'll prove them wrong. Should have stuck around, But yeah, wow, if that isn't like insanely relatable, and I mean all sorts of things. I'm sure that's relatable to like any sort of performer. I mean, stand-up comedian, right? Tell a joke, someone leaves. You'll be feeling that. How are you supposed to come up with another? How are you supposed to spit your next joke when somebody just walked away hearing that? It's like, oh shoot. Right? Or like anything. I mean, live performances are the ones that make the most sense, but as I kind of compared like the whole YouTube format, you can definitely feel that sometimes. So yeah, I was unexpectedly really relating to the it wasn't even a dumpster fire, it was just suboptimal and it was just kind of falling apart, but Hiyori's still kind of bouncing to it. She says, okay. These baby musicians, like even they're struggling a little bit. Everybody has a bad performance. I mean, I went to this is random. I went to a like a voice actor thing, right? Because I like voice, like the concept of voice acting is super cool to me. So I went to like a how would I even call it? Like a panel, I guess, where like voice actors like talked about their things or whatever. I've gone to a couple of those before, right? And the best one I went to, the guy said like everybody's first voice acting audition is really bad, right? But everyone has their first bad one, right? So like to just get it out of the way, like it's okay to be scared of it or whatever, because that's normal, but everyone has it, and that's just an obstacle you're going to have to get past if you want to succeed in this business. And this performance, I mean, this is their first real performance. I'm not counting when Bocchi was in the box or when they performed to just the girl. I mean, this is their maiden voyage as a band together. So, I mean, it's like that first thing that goes wrong. I mean, everyone has something like that. Not everyone. I mean, I guess you could just immediately pop off on your first try. But a lot of people, their first thing is struggles. And eventually you'll have a bad performance. One where you felt you were suboptimal. I mean, yeah, I could relate that back to myself again if I just wanted to talk about myself more. But like to be able to bounce back because of that spirit, to say that despite the people leaving, despite my own disappointment in myself that I both wasn't good enough that they left, and that I wasn't good enough for myself. Like, I know we can play better than this. Like, that feeling And being able to, and for Bocchi, which makes perfect sense for her character, right? In the way she's constantly broken those limits on herself and broken through her anxieties, like piece by piece. I mean, that's what she's like been really doing. So for her to be able to immediately clutch it this hard and say, I will not accept that. I refuse to let it stay this way. Dude, that's my girl right there. That's my girl right there. Like, serious Bocchi is maybe the best character. Like, I'm not going to say that she's above Nijiga because I love Nijiga's personality the most, like, easily. But, like, this moment was maybe the best character moment in the entire show. Though, honestly, Nijiga, like, coming, like, telling us about her backstory with her parents was really touching as well. I think if I wasn't still riding the high of the concert, I think I could have cried there. I was definitely really feeling it. It really caught me off guard. But I'm jazzed up from caffeine, and the concert was absolutely fire. So it's like, yeah, really conflicting emotions. Probably why it landed so well too, because you're coming off that high, and you're like drinking with them. It's like, oh, we're going back to bits. We're going back to just slice of life, hanging out, and then they just hit you with that. But they don't focus on it because it's not about that. It's about the dream. But it's also about that because that's part of the dream, This show's really good. Out of nowhere, I was not expecting random girl play instrument show. I mean, because I've heard of these kinds of shows before. I've never watched one, like K-On! Or I don't even know. Is K-On! Even one of them? I think it is. I don't know, but like all those shows, idol shows, that's the term. I like every once in a while I'll like watch a random idol girl, like not even a show, but just like a performance from one of them, like an animated one from just some random anime. And it's like, oh, it's in my recommendation. I'll check it out. And it's like, oh, that was fun. But, like, I could never see myself as someone that would actually, like, enjoy that, like, content long form. And this show is very unique in, like, how personal and how well it's, like, playing with, like, these themes and, like, really being, like, having soul in these characters. So maybe it's an exception to the rule, but I'm really liking it, basically. Also, Nijiga's outfit, again. I love this bow. I thought it was so goofy when I still look at it. I still think it's goofy. But you know what? I love it still. I love it still. All their outfits. I think they looked a lot better than when they first put on the shirts. Nijiga just looks so goofy. I love her so much. Honestly, though, that's probably all I really got for this episode. On to the next, episode 9 of Bocchi the Rock. Are they ever going to top this episode? A great question. I look forward to if they do. But until the next episode 9, that's all I got for tonight. Of course, if you like the video, subscribe if you're new, blah, blah, blah. You already know how it goes. Comment down below if you have anything to say, or join the Discord and talk to me there. It's usually the best way to reach me or other people that also really like shows. And yeah, of course, I'm excited to watch the next episode and hopefully, listen to the full length of some of these songs or something similar, because that's really fun to do. But yeah, that's all I got for this episode. I'll be seeing you in the next one. Peace.